Okay. Right. See, till last class, the concept that we were discussing is matrix multiplication. Right. I'm assuming those who missed the previous class already know it. Right. So we'll start with the problems today. Just to revise this concept alone of matrix multiplication, I'll tell. So if at all you have two products of matrices A and B, right, in such a way that the number of columns in matrix A, what do you mean by number of columns? The number of vertical columns is equal to the number of horizontal rows, right? If it is equal to the number of horizontal rows, then what we do is when we multiply these two matrices, you will get, see, for example, the matrix order here is m cross n or m by n, and here it is going to be n cross p, for instance. Then when you do m cross n, that is when you multiply the matrix of this order and this order, what will be the order of the output matrix? It is going to be m cross p. So how is that operation performed in the first place? Right? How is that operation performed in the first place? We will take the elements in the row, multiply with the corresponding elements along the column, and then add them. Right? For example, in this case, what are we going to do? There is a, what kind of a matrix is this? What is the order of this matrix? It is 2 cross 2. And what about this? It is 2 cross 3 or 2 by 3. Right? So when you multiply these two, you take the elements along the row and multiply with the corresponding elements along the column. So 6 should be multiplied with 2 and 9 should be multiplied with 7. They both should be added. So that will form the first element of the output matrix. Right. Similarly, if you want the second element of the output matrix, what are we supposed to do? 6 should be multiplied with 6. 6 should be multiplied with 6 and 9 should be multiplied with 9. Basically, you're doing dot product. Okay. Basically, this is dot product. Right. In a similar way, what is the third scenario? It will be 6 into 0 plus 9 into 8. I hope you're clear with all these things. Similarly, you can find the other rows as well. So what will be the output? What will be the order of the output matrix? It will be 2 cross 3. It will be a 2 cross 3 matrix, right? And another important point to be noted is, right, this is there. For example, if you take this problem, so what is the order of this matrix? It is 2 cross 3. And what is the order of this matrix? It is 3 cross 2. So even before you proceed with the matrix multiplication, the first thing that you are supposed to check is whether the multiplication is feasible or not. So when will the multiplication of matrices be feasible? The number of columns of the first matrix should be equal to the number of rows of the second matrix. The number of columns here is 3. The number of rows here is 3. So since they both, that is the last element here and the first element here should be the same. When you multiply, then the output matrix will be having the order of 2 cross 2, right? So apart from that, I hope you understood how to do the multiplication process. So for multiplication, what you will do? Rows with the corresponding columns, right? Now in this question, what they asked is, find out what is AB. For AB, it is feasible because 2 cross 3 and 3 cross 2. What about BA? See, B is 3 cross 2, A is 2 cross 3. Here also it is feasible. But the difference is, when you do A into B, you get a 2 cross 2 matrix. When you do when you do B into A, you get a 3 cross 3 matrix. But in both the cases, multiplication is feasible. So from here, an important conclusion that we can draw is that the matrix multiplication is not commutative. AB is not equal to BA. Right? So this is what we are trying to say. So from the previous example, I hope you can understand that This does not mean that AB is not equal to BA for every pair of matrices A and B for which AB and BA are defined. So there is a difference between defined and being equal to. What is the meaning of definition? When is a matrix multiplication said to be defined? So try to understand, because this chapter theory questions will also be asked in assertion reason. At that point, you should not get confused. These are all the keywords that you need to use. So what do you mean by AB and BA are defined? Meaning when you do AB, right, the number of columns in A is equal to the number of rows in B. That is the meaning of definition. Similarly, what is BA? So number of columns in B should be equal to the number of rows in A. So when you say that, they both are defined and you can do that. So when you do the operation, you get an output. Not necessary, since they are defined, it is not necessary that the outputs are supposed to be the same. So being defined is different from getting the same output. That is the meaning. Right. So if you look at this, problem, A and B are there. So here there is a possibility of AB to be equal to BA. Why is it so? Because this matrix is 2 cross 2. This is also 2 cross 2. So whether you do AB or BA, you are going to get the same 2 cross 2 matrix. Whereas in the example that we saw, what happened? 2 cross 3 multiplied with 3 cross 2 gave us 2 cross 2. 3 cross 2 multiplied with 3 cross 3 gave us 3 cross 3. So there was a problem with the order itself, right? So here when you do AB and BA, what is that you're going to get? You will get the answer as 3008. So the most important point to be noted here is, what kind of a matrix is A? It has a special name. First of all, it's a square matrix. So for, you know what is a square matrix, right? Number of rows is equal to the number of columns. So for a square matrix, you can define the diagonal from where to where. See, when you take a square, right, this is a point which I explained in the previous class. So when you take a square or a rectangle, you have two diagonals, no. Whereas when you write it in the form of a matrix, there is only one diagonal, which is taken from left top to right bottom. So this is the diagonal. You should not take the other way. So when you take this diagonal, in a square matrix, if the diagonal elements are non-zero and all other elements are zero, in a square matrix, if the diagonal elements are non-zero and all other elements are zero, you call it as a diagonal matrix. So if I have to draw a block diagram, how will it work? Square matrix gives rise to diagonal matrix. So in a diagonal matrix, if all the elements along the diagonal are same, you call it as a scalar matrix, right? In that scalar matrix, if all the diagonal elements are 1, you call it as identity matrix. So basically, you speak about any of them, the preliminary factor is they should be a square matrix. If not, they cannot be defined. So you cannot say that identity matrix is a rectangular matrix. It doesn't happen, because identity matrix plays an important role when you find something called as inverse of a matrix. I'm assuming you would have learned it, right, in determinants, right? So you do matrix multiplication only there, but you multiply an inverse with an identity matrix and get the output. So I hope I'm clear with till this point, right? No. So with this knowledge, we'll get started with the next part. So this is where I need to start explaining. Listen to this carefully. Zero matrix as product of two non-zero matrices. So how will you get a zero matrix which comes as an output of product of two non-zero matrices? So we know that for real number A and B, AB will be equal to 0. Then what is that you can conclude? If it is a real number and I say product of two real numbers is 0, when is that possible? Only when either A is 0 or B is 0, right? That is with respect to a real number. It is like A should be 0 or B should be 0. They cannot be 0 simultaneously. Okay. In a similar way, this need not be true for matrices, because here we are not dealing with real numbers directly. Rather, we are dealing with the arrangement of those real numbers, right? So we will observe through an example. What is it? If I need to find AB, for this matrix, A is equal to 0, minus 1, 0, 2, B is equal to 3, 5, 0, 0, right? Can you quickly do the multiplication and tell me? So AB is going to be equal to 0 into 3 plus minus 1 into 0. That is the first element. Similarly, 0 into 5 plus minus 1 into 0. 0 into 3 plus 2 into 0. 0 into plus 2 into 0. So everywhere you see the product is going to be 0, 0, 0, 0. So basically these two are two non-zero matrices. When you multiply two non-zero matrices, there is a possibility for us to get a 0 or a null matrix. 0 or a null matrix, right? So I just have one question. Why is a 0 matrix important? If something of this sort is supposed to exist, if everything is going to be 0, why are we even studying about? This I've explained. Can you tell me? Additive. You know what is additive identity, right? If you take a real number 2, right, what is the meaning of additive identity? To this number, if you add a number, it should give back the original number. So what number can you add? It is 0. So what is the name of 0 here? 0 is called as the additive identity of 2 because it's keeping its identity as it is. So why is it called as additive identity? Because you get the same answer by adding a 0. Similarly, what is multiplicative identity? Multiplicative identity. One, na? Because when you multiply with the number, so identity means it should retain its own value, right? So it should be 2. So 1 is called as the multiplicative identity. So if 1 is called as multiplicative identity in real numbers, what will be the multiplicative identity in terms of matrix? It will be an identity matrix. That is why you would have learned something like this. A multiplied with I is the same as I multiplied with A is the same as 8. Because I is the multiplicative identity. It keeps the matrix as it is. Is the point clear? You're able to understand? Right. Shall we proceed? Want to copy this or shall I proceed? Shall I proceed? Okay. Now, let us look at the important concept, that is properties of multiplication of matrices. Right. So they possess the following properties, which here we are going to state without the proof itself. So first thing is associative law. If you take three matrices A, B, C, right, whenever you need to speak about associative law, you need minimum of three matrices. So how are you going to speak about? You take A, B, C. If AB is multiplied first and you get a matrix, that matrix multiplied with C is the same as A matrix multiplied with the product of B and C. Right. So whenever both sides of the equality are defined, right, they both will be equal. Right. Secondly, what about the distributive law? So the matrix is getting distributed with each. Right. How is it happening? You take a matrix A. See, one thing that you need to keep in your mind is when we say this AB into C and A into BC, first of all, the multiplication should be defined. In the sense, the number of columns of the first matrix should be equal to the number of rows of the second matrix. Only then we can define the properties. Okay. So I'm assuming that you understood that it is an inbuilt thing, right? So when you say A into B plus C, then we can say A into B, it is equal to A into B plus A into C, right? Similarly, A plus B into C is going to be equal to, so this is pre-multiplication, this is post-multiplication. So it is going to be AC plus BC. Right. So the next is existence of multiplicative identity. Just now we discussed it, no? So when you talk about the multiplicative identity, what is that matrix that comes into picture? It is an identity matrix, right? So when you talk about A into I or I into A, right, you can multiply I on the right hand side or I on the left hand side. But for you to keep the matrix multiplication defined, the first thing that you need to have in your mind is for every square matrix A, because identity matrix itself is a square matrix. For every square matrix A, there will exist what? An identity matrix of same order. Right? If it is 2 cross 2, identity matrix will be 2 cross 2, 3 cross 3, 3 cross 3. Like that, it keeps on going. So it should be of the same order in such a way that identity matrix multiplied with A or A multiplied with the identity matrix is the same as the matrix itself. This is the property that we are going to use in the concept of inverse of a matrix. Right? So just make a quick note of it. Co-factors of elements of third column. That's the definition of determinants 3. Definition of determinant in it. That's textbook correct. Sorry. A plus B into C. No. That will vary, no, because in the first case you are multiplying AB first, AC next. In the second, look at the right hand side, no. There it is AB plus AC, but bottom it is AC plus BC. Even if you equate AC and AC will get cancelled, then AB maybe should be equal to BC. So that depends on the matrices. Determinant would a definition and டைரக்டா கொடுத்திருக்கோம். அதான் பிரச்சனை இந்த புக்ல. டைரக்டா கொடுத்திருக்கோம். Basically, it is the product of each element with its cofactor. So basically என்ன கேக்குறானா, the question meaning என்னன்னு சொல்றேன், அந்த மாதிரி பண்ணி பாரு, உனக்கு ஆன்சர் வரும். The question meaning என்னன்னா, using cofactors of elements of third column சொல்றாங்க. இதுதான் third column. So basically இங்க என்ன போடுவா, plus minus plus, இங்க என்ன போடுவா, plus minus plus minus plus minus plus minus plus போடுவியா? So yz எழுதுறேன்னு வச்சுக்கோ, plus minus plus yz positive, yz எழுதுறதுக்கு you should hide this and this. So அப்ப என்ன வரும்? Z minus y, z minus y. அதே மாதிரி இங்க மைனஸ் வரும், minus zx into இதே மறைக்கணும். So z minus x. அது மாதிரி எழுதி ஆன்சர் என்ன வருதுன்னு பாரு. நான் சொன்னது எழுதி பாரு, அப்படியே you will get the answer. That is the meaning actually. Shall I proceed? Those who are online, shall I proceed?
Sir.
Yeah. So we'll start with this. So let's look at the first problem of exercise 3.2. What does it state? If A is equal to 2432, B is equal to 13 minus 25, C is equal to minus 2534, find each of the following. What is the value of A plus B? Very simple. So A plus B is equal to 3, 7, 1, 7. So it is also going to be a 2 cross 2 matrix, right? So what is A minus B? So A minus B is 1, 1, 5. 2 minus 5 is minus 3. What is 3A minus C? So what is basically 3A? 3A is called as scalar multiplication of a matrix. What is the meaning of it? Number multiplied with matrix. So what should happen here? The number will get multiplied with every element or only one row? Every element, no? Yes. So when will it be only one row or one column? When it is a determinant. So don't get confused. So here it is 3A minus C. When it is 3A minus C. So 3 into A is basically, I'll directly do it, okay? So this is 6. 6 minus of minus 2 is 8. So 3 into 4, 12. 12 minus 5 is 7. 3 into 3, 9. 9 minus 3, 6. 6. So 6 minus 4 is going to be 2. Right? So similarly, what is AB? First of all, is AB feasible? Yes, 2 cross 2, 2 cross 2, it is possible. So when you do AB, it is going to be 2 into 1 plus 4 into minus 2, which is minus 8. Right? Similarly, 2 into 3, 6, 4 into 5, 20. So 3 into 1, 3, 2 into minus 2. So it is 3 minus 4. So 3 into 3, 9. 2 into 5 plus 10. So what will the answer be? It will be minus 6, 14, not 14, 26. Yeah, 26 minus 1 and 19. So this is going to be the value of AB. Similarly, what is going to be the value of BA? Can I directly write it here? For BA, what is the answer going to be? So I will write it here in the order wise. So 1, 3 minus 2, 5. Right, 1, 3 minus 2, 5. 2, 4, 3, 2. So 1 into 2. So 2 plus 9. 1 into 4. So 4 plus 6. Minus 4. Minus 4 plus 15. Minus 8 plus 10. So what will the final answer be? 11, 10, 11, 2. Right? Understood? Shall I proceed? So if you have textbook, you know, you understood how to solve this, don't wait for me, proceed. Listen. Compute the following. You have AB minus BA plus AB BA. So we need to find what is the sum of these two. Answer will be 2A, 2B, 0, 2A. So 2A, 2B, 0, 2A. Can I write this like this? 2 into AB, 0A. Can I write it like this? Both mean the same. Okay. Second. So A square plus B square plus 2AB. So what will the answer be? A square plus B square plus 2AB. Here it is going to be B square plus C square plus 2BC. A square plus C square minus 2AC. A square plus B square minus 2AB. Okay. So what will this answer be? So it is going to be A plus B the whole square. So it is going to be B plus C the whole square. It will be A minus C the whole square and A minus B the whole square. So this will be the answer. Okay. Next. So if you look at the third one. So third one is simple. I'll write it here. So for the third one, right? So minus 1 plus 12. It is going to be 11. 4 plus 7 is 11. 6 minus 6 is 0. So 8 plus 8 is 16. 5 plus 0 is 5. 16 plus 5 is 21. So 2 plus 3 is 5. 8 plus 2 is 10. And 4 plus 5 plus 4 is 9. Fourth one. So here, can I directly write that? Observe. It is cos square x plus sin square x, 1. Sin square x plus cos square x, 1. Sin square x plus cos square x, again 1. And cos square x plus sin square x is 1. Simple. Right? Shall I proceed? So here we need to find the products. So answer for the first one. When you multiply AB minus BA with A minus BBA, what will you get? You get A square plus B square as the first element minus AB plus AB as the second element. Third element will be minus AB plus AB, and the fourth one will be B square plus A square, because minus B into minus B is what you're going to get. AB and AB will get cancelled. This AB and AB are gone. What is that you're left out with? A square plus B square, 0, 0, and A square plus B square. Right. Second, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. So first of all, is it feasible? What are the number of columns here? 1. Number of columns is 1. Number of rows is 1. So basically, this is a 3 cross 1 matrix. And what about this? This is a 1 cross 3 matrix. So what will you get? You should get a 3 cross 3 matrix, right? So what is the first element that is going to be? 2 plus
3.
What are we doing? We are taking the corresponding row and multiply it with the columns. So 2 plus 3 plus 4. Is that what you are going to get? So, no, You will take the row, no, you will take that row and multiply it with the corresponding columns. The operation is RC, no? Row elements multiplied with column elements and then add them. It will be only, see, actually, 1 into 2. Oh, sorry, yeah. Which? No. See, what did you do here? You take this and multiply it with this. You take this and multiply it with this. Right? Here, how many you have? You have only one element in a column. So what are you going to do? That's what I do. Yeah. You will not get a 3 cross 3 matrix. I'm sorry. You will not add it. I'm sorry. We need to get a 3 cross 3 matrix. No. So 1 into 2, you leave it. So it is 1. 1 into 3, it is going to be 3. 1 into 4. Sorry. No. Why is it 1 into 2? Da? Which one are you doing? Oh, so this one you're saying. Sorry. I had it in mind as 2, but I wrote 1. Okay. 1 into 2 is 2. Yeah, 1 into 3, 3, 4. Okay. Then 4, double it. So 3 cross 3. Got it? Is there any other problem of this sort? Okay. So we got a 3 cross 3 matrix. So what about the third one? So can you tell me the answer? First of all, is it feasible? 2 columns, 2 rows. Yeah. So 1 minus 4 minus 3. 2 minus 6 minus 4. 3 minus 2. 1. So 2 plus 6, it is 8. 4 plus 9, 13. 6 plus 3, 9. Is it right? So 2 cross 2 and 2 cross 3. So you got a 2 cross 3 matrix. Correct. So what about this? You're supposed to get a 3 cross 3 matrix. So try it out. So what is the answer? So are you able to do it? So can I leave this problem to you all? This one? So the solution here is, if I take ABC, we need to find A plus B and B minus C. After that, we are expected to verify A plus of B minus C is the same as A plus B minus C. Okay. So what is A plus B here? A plus B is going to be 4, 1, minus 1, 9, 2, 7, 2, minus 1, 4. What is B minus C? What is B minus C? Where, ma? Where is it? This step. Okay. Oh, this is 3, no? 2 plus 1, 3. Yeah. So what about B? B minus C? B minus C is minus 1, minus 2, 0, 4, minus 1. It's subtraction, no? It is 3. 2 minus 1 is 1. 0 minus of minus 2 is plus 2. And 3 minus 3 is 0. Right. So we need to verify that A plus B, A plus of B minus C. So if I add A to this B minus C, what am I going to get? I'll directly write it. I'm taking A from here, B minus C from here. So 1 minus 1, 0. 2 minus 2, 0. Minus 3 plus 0, minus 3. Plus only, yeah. So 5 plus 4, 9. 0 minus 1, minus 1. 2 plus 3, 5. 1 plus 1, 2. Minus 1 plus 2 is plus 1. So 1 plus 0 is 1. This is A plus of B minus. Now what are they asking us to verify? Verify A plus B minus C. So A plus B is here, C is here. So A plus B minus C, 4 minus 4, 0. 1 minus 1, 0. Minus 1 minus 2, minus 3. First row is matching. Okay. Where is it? Yeah. 9 minus 0, 9. 2 minus 3, minus 1. 7 minus 2, 5. Second row is also matching. So 3 minus 1, 2. Minus 1 plus 2, plus 1. So 4 minus 3 is plus 1. So third row is also matching. They both are same. Right. Right. Shall I proceed? Can you calculate this? So this is a simple problem. So if you look at the solution, when we write 3A, what is it you're going to get? 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 7, 6, 7, 6, and 2. Right. Minus, what is 5B? So 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 4, 7, 6, 2. So what will the answer be? 2 minus 2, 0. 3 minus 3, 0. 5 minus 5, 0. They both are same. Huh? Yeah. So it's a null matrix. So it's a null matrix. Right. So they both are same. has 30,000 that he must be invested in two types of bonds. The first bond pays 5% interest, second bond pays 10%. Hmm. 5% of 5 by 100 of x plus 7 by 100, 7 by 100 of y is equal to how much? 1008. Similarly, second case also you need to solve simultaneously. Substitute it back, that will be the answer. So basically what will happen is you get two linear equations in two variables. No. So put it in the form of ax is equal to d. You know how to deal with determinants. No, ax is equal to d, x is equal to a inverse of d. That's what they're expecting. Simultaneous. You cannot solve because two variables are there. No? Right. So we need to simplify this. Right. So what is this going to be? Cos square theta, cos theta, sin theta. This is going to be minus sin theta, cos theta, and cos square theta plus sin square theta minus sin theta cos theta. This is plus sin theta cos theta, and this is sin square theta. What are we supposed to do to them? Add them, right? So when you add them, cos square theta plus sin square theta, 1. Cos theta sin theta minus cos theta sin theta, 0. Minus sin theta cos theta plus sin theta cos theta, 0. Cos square theta plus sin square theta, 1. Basically, you're getting an identity matrix of order 2. Right? How many problems are there? Seven. Did you do all the problems in class? You finished all the problems in class? This chapter is very easy. All you need to be is careful with the calculations. Why are multiplying with 6? What about the bottom one? You can do simultaneously. No, why are you thinking so much? What are the coefficients of x here? 2, 3. 3 here, 2 here. That's it. That's it. Right. So for the seventh one, find x and y if x plus y is 7025, x minus y is 3003. Right. So x plus y is equal to 7025. X minus y is equal to 3003. Right. When you add both, what will happen? Y and y will get cancelled. 2x will be equal to 10, 0, 2, 7. Sorry, 8. 10, 0, 2, 8. So x will be equal to half into this value. So half will get multiplied with each term. Answer will come out to be 5014. So that is the value of x. Now what are we supposed to do to get the value of y? Subtract both. So when you subtract both, you will get 2y is equal to 7 minus 3 is 4, 0 minus 0, 0, 2 minus 0, 2, 5 minus 3, 2. Right. So y will be equal to 2011. So 2011. The point clear? Right. So what is the answer for the second one? This one, what is the value of x and y? What is the matrix x? You have to find it. What is the answer? 2 by 5 minus 12 by 5. 3. Is everyone getting the same answer? The wire கீழே வர மாதிரி. 50. யாரும் நடக்கணும்னா நடக்கும். So what is the value of y? Are you all getting the same answer? Then x, y, capital exporter. Matrices are small exporter and a linear equation. Uh, 5 by 100, you would have forgotten 100. Your final answer 0, 2 zeros would have got missed. But the one you got, answer married. All fine. So did you all get the answer for y also? Is it matching with the book answer? What happened? Yeah, அவ்வளோ கஷ்டமா இருக்கு. என்ன சப்ஸ்டியூட் பண்ண முடியல? தேவையில்லையா? இதுல இருந்து எலிமினேட் பண்ணி இதை 2 ஆல மல்டிப்ளை பண்ணி 3 ஆல மல்டிப்ளை. எதுக்கு திருப்பி who is asking you substitution? புரியுது நான் சொல்றது? நான் அதை பண்ணு. இதெல்லாம் உட்காந்து எல்சிஎம்ல அவன் டீல் பண்ணிட்டு. See what is taking so long for y? என்ன பண்ணீங்க? y தூக்கி x தூக்கி போய் சப்ஸ்டிட்யூட் பண்ணீங்களா? அது பண்ண தேவையில்ல. Like how you found out y value, அதே மாதிரி x கண்டு எலிமினேஷன். அது டைம் எடுக்கும், ஏன்னா எல்சிஎம் வரும்ல. எல்சிஎம் எடுக்கணும்ல. I'll do that problem alone. So listen, I'll do this problem alone. See, for the second one, what are we supposed to do? If you need to find the value of y, right, you need to eliminate x, right? So when you need to eliminate x, take 3 and multiply this one, this whole equation with 3, and take 2 and multiply the second equation. So when you do that, what will you get? 6x plus 9y is equal to, you're multiplying with 3, remember, 6, 9, 12, 0. Right? So what did we do? We took the first equation and multiplied with 3. The second equation we multiplied with 2, so that we got 6x plus 9y is equal to 6, 9, 12, 0. Right? So here, if you're going to multiply with 2, you will get 6x plus 4y is equal to, what did you multiply with? You multiply with 2. So 4 minus 4 minus 2, 10. Yeah. So we can subtract these two. So when you subtract these two, 6x gets eliminated. This will also be minus. Here also you will do subtraction. 9y minus 4y is 5y is equal to 6 minus 4. 2, 9 minus of minus 4, 13. 12 minus of minus 2, 14. 0 minus 10, minus 10. So y will be equal to 2 by 5, 13 by 5, 14 by 5, minus 2. Is the point clear? Okay. Similarly, when you want to find the value of x, okay, when you want to find the value of x, don't take this and substitute it there, rather follow the same elimination process. All that you need to do is take 2, multiply this whole equation, take 3, multiply this whole equation, and then since here you have plus and plus, you need to subtract them. Okay. So when you do that, when you multiply 2 here, 2 is getting multiplied here, it will be 4x plus 6y is equal to 4680. 4680. If you take 3 and multiply it here, you will get 9x plus 6y is equal to 3 here. 6 minus 6 minus 3, 15. Right? So subtract both. When you do this, here you will get minus 5y is equal to minus 2. Sorry, minus 5x is equal to, yeah, minus 5x is equal to minus 2, 12, 11, minus 15. So x will be equal to minus, you will take it to the other side, 2 by 5, minus 12 by 5, minus 11 by 5, and 3. This will be the answer. Okay. So if you substitute y and then solve it, you will have to deal with LCM, like fractions, right? Don't do that. So that's it for today. The remaining problems you can try out.
Connected.
Sir, your voice is not audible, sir.
I'm saying for physics class, we can take 5 minutes break and then we'll join. 6:15, we'll start the class.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.